I was in the country because an American, a Christian band, I'm not sure if they're Christians or, yeah, I think they were, but they were performing in this city called Katowice, and I had to deliver a PA system from the UK, so somehow I put this PA system together and we drove it through Germany, drove it into Poland, and we delivered this PA system. And I was done, and I was kind of making my way to Gdansk, and I was going to catch a ferry in Gdansk and then go to Sweden to visit my friend Jan Hedlund, who used to be a drummer in another band that I'd traveled with. So, and one thing was always, when we were in Poland, you know, there was two things you could buy for souvenirs, because there wasn't a lot of stuff in the stores. And there were these little wooden boxes with kind of Polish engravings on it and stuff. So you could buy a wooden box, and there was something else, but I forget what that was. So I'd already bought a couple wooden boxes for my friends and stuff like this, and I was walking through this shopping market, and all of a sudden I looked through the window of this shop, and there's this suit of armor and a sword standing in the window, you know? And it's like, as I walked past, it's like this music went off. It was like, oh, and I'm looking around, it's like, whoa, like this is a sign. Like, that is the coolest thing I have ever seen in this country. I am going, and it's for sale, you know? And so I go in there, and I knew I couldn't take the whole suit of armor just because like, it was so big. But I thought, I will buy the helmet and the sword, right? And so I thought, this is awesome. And like in Poland, they have their money is called złotys, right? In those days, like you'd normally go and, you know, if you convert your money at the government banks, you know, maybe get 10 złotys for $1. If you convert it on the black market, it's like 10,000 złotys per dollar, right? So, you know, I just had, you know, tons of American dollars or whatever, but they would take American dollars, right? So I said, I want to buy sword and helmet. They're like, no, this is impossible. That's way too expensive. You know, you cannot buy these things. I said, how much is it? 20 million złotys. I'm like, 20 bucks, cool. I will buy it, right? He's like, okay, we'll bring to. So he takes it off and he brings it on the counter. He sets the helmet on the counter, and it's like this thing of beauty. And again, the music comes, ooh, and he's like, where does music come from? I don't hear this. What are you? You are playing the iPod. I'm like, no, I just wrap it up, put it in a box, right? Brings the sword and helmet. So I got the sword and helmet in a got it in a cardboard box wrapped in gig tape, you know, the duct tape. And so there was this guy Marek who was always helping us, and this was in Katowice, and I said, Marek, you know, I need to get to Gdansk today to catch the ferry. It's like how far is Gdansk? 600 kilometers. I'm like, well, can you call me a taxi? Because, like, we need to. It's like, what are you talking about? A taxi? How much will I? It's crazy. That will cost you 20 million złotys. Oh, 20 bucks. Cool. Yeah, get me a taxi. It's like, no, for 20 million złotys, I will drive you to Gdansk. Right? So Marek drives me to Gdansk. Right? He's like, you know, what is you have in back seat? I kind of lift up the box a little bit. Ooh, oh, what is a radio on? Oh. So we're driving. We get to the border, right? And I'm going through Polish customs, and you know, they're like, thank you. Say, open what box? Open box. I'm like, oh, that's nothing, just a couple souvenirs. you don't need to see that.